Hello and welcome to my channel. It is Friday the 28th of December, which means it's weigh day for me today. I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas. Yeah, I'm just going to get stuck in and tell you about my week really. So exercise wise, I went to boot camp on Sunday and that's pretty much it. Sorry about that, I just had to sneeze. Yeah, I went to boot camp on Sunday and then, Boxing Day we did go for a family walk up Leith Hill, so that was a good hour and a half walking, and then yeah, I haven't really done any other exercise other than that. So how I've been on food wise, so last Friday I got weighed and I was like, I'm going to be on plan until Christmas Eve, and then I'm going to be a bit more lax. Christmas Eve came, I was on plan all day. The only thing I had was, I had a mince pie in the day, which was within my sins. They were homemade, so I managed to work out they were just under 9 sins per mince pie. So I allowed 9 sins, but that was within my sins. And then in the evening, I really fancied a glass of red wine and just kind of relax because everything had been done, everything was ready for the next day, the stockings had been hung up, ready for Santa to fill, and I just felt like, and I just wanted to have a glass of red wine, and I had another mince pie to go with it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Christmas Day, I said I was going to be off plan, same with Boxing Day, and they were. Food wise for breakfast, I just had my normal boiled eggs, spinach with a little bit of chicken slice and sriracha sauce. We had our Christmas lunch, but that wasn't till later on. I think I had some clementines between them. We had our Christmas lunch about 3 o'clock, probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock. We had like a late one and just had the full works of, well, actually no roast turkey because the mother-in-law bought a crown which you cook inside the bag, and I don't think it was cheap by the sounds of it. She didn't read the instructions, cooked it without being in the bag, and I know that when you cook these things, these meats with inside the bag, it does have a funny smell, and they didn't smell right and threw it away. She has done this before as well, so yes, we had no roast turkey. Luckily I managed to phone my mum up and she was like, don't worry, I've got some chicken breasts. So she brought those up and some pork breasts, and she had some gammon anyway as well. We're fine, we just had that instead. But the food, I had roast potatoes. I had 2 large roast potatoes, pigs in blankets, and gravy. That were the only things that probably needed sinning. The rest of it was all on plan. What else? Obviously the cranberry sauce, and then there's lots of bubbles. I had lots of Prosecco, Bucks Fizz. Later in the evening I had, I think we had some more Prosecco. I can't remember now. Or maybe a gin and tonic. And then Boxing Day, it was mainly about gin and tonic. So we had gin and tonic, a bit more Prosecco later on. Cheese and biscuits as well, Christmas Day. In the day for Boxing Day, the food was fine. It was just more the picking at the cheese and biscuits later on in the evening. So again, more cheese and biscuits. So I didn't know how Wayne was going to go today. Yesterday on the 27th, the day after Boxing Day, food wise I was absolutely fine until later on when I decided to have some more celebrations. I'd already had some and sinned them. I just couldn't stop eating them and I was like, this is not good. Yeah, that was it. So they're put away now. I'm absolutely fine. Ignore it, you know, done, dusted. So I didn't know how Wayne was going to go today. I wanted to go because I was going to help out anyway, but I also wanted to go and get my new pack, which I have got here. So I'm going to have a good read of this tonight, but it's basically everything that went over out on social media about a month or so ago now. Is exactly the same as what's in here basically, but I will have a proper read up about it later on, and transfer my details as well, just so I'm ready for next week's weigh-in. It's already got my weight from this week in there, and then so I got that. I also helped out on the social team, but I didn't stay to group because we had another family social event today. So how did I get on? Now, I don't normally do this. If you watch my channel, you know that I don't normally weigh myself, but I decided to weigh myself at home, and I think I'd put on about 4 pounds. So I was not that excited about going to group today, but I thought, gotta face it, you know, I know that I allowed myself half a stone to put on because I know that I can lose that, you know, that most of that would probably go next week. So I stepped on the scales and I put on 1.5 pounds. So I was over the moon. I'm so pleased with that. Like, I probably put it on that again today, but yeah, I'm so pleased with that. Back on it tomorrow. In fact, actually the food was okay today. It was just the drink. We just had a few bubbles and some dessert wine. I did have a little dessert and a tiny little half a scoop if that of ice cream. But otherwise dinner was beef stew with dumplings, and I had a dumpling. And that was really it, just coffee later on. So it's not been too bad. Yeah, actually not a bad day on food, it's just more so the drink. But there's no more drinking now anyway. I might have a glass of bubbles on New Year's Eve, but I probably doubt it because it'll just be me and Darren at home. So I was really pleased with this. I'll show you my book. So there you have it, the 28th of December. I weigh 10 stone 11, put on 1.5 pounds. It's fine, I will get that off in the next couple of weeks. I'm really not fussed about it, you know, like, just really not fussed. It does mean I've got 11 pounds to go till I get to Target, but I know I'll get there. I might not get there this month at all. I know that I won't get there at all in January, but I can only but try because I have a lot of social things on. But if I can keep managing to carry on trying to lose weight, then that's absolutely fine, isn't it? I just feel like I don't care. I really don't care. Like, last year I would have been panicking. Oh my god, these social events, and I probably would have ended up binging and it would have spread on until way past New Year's Day. Now I'm just like, I've enjoyed myself. I'm back to work tomorrow, back on it. Just gonna get this 1.5 pounds off. Like today, you know, after being weighed, this time last year I would have been really panicky. I would have been like, oh, I've really got to be good because I put on 1.5 pounds. I'm like, it's one day, I've still got the rest of the week till next Friday to undo this damage, and that's exactly what I plan to do, is undo this damage from Christmas. There's lots of, I've seen this every year, it doesn't matter what you weigh between Christmas and New Year, it's what you weigh between New Year and Christmas, and that is so true, is that you just concentrate the rest of the time and enjoy those moments and not get stressed about it. Have a couple of days off and then just get back on it. So, you know, you're still on plan, or is it just not on plan? Maybe it should be back to normal. I'm back to normal from tomorrow, you know, and well, this evening I'm back to normal. I've just overindulged the last few days and I've enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope everyone else who's weighed in this week has had some great results. There was a couple of losses at group actually today, so that was really good. But my consultant said it's the only time of the year, this time of year, that you will get a very small amount of loss and a massive amount of gains. Most of the time the losses outweigh the little, you know, the gains. So yeah, I think next week at group is going to be absolutely busy, but I'm going to help out. I'm taking Ralph with me because he won't be back at nursery yet, and I'm just going to hopefully he'll be okay, and I'm just going to give it all my all this week to feel ready for weighing next week. I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas, and let me know if you've got any New Year's Eve plans. We don't tend to do much now since we've had the kids. We tend to like kind of stay at home, and now all our other friends have got kids. They're doing exactly the same, whereas before they'd come around to ours. But yeah, we're just going to stay at home, maybe finish off that bottle of red that we opened Christmas Eve, that it might have gone off by then, or maybe have a glass of bubbles and just, I don't even know if we'll see the new year in. I think we'll probably be too shattered after this crazy week we've had. But thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've had a fabulous Christmas and New Year. I hope your gain wasn't too bad, but don't worry about it if it was. And if you've lost weight, amazing, well done. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.